following podcast is rated S for sleepyheads. It's a late recording, RudeNation. I'm going to apologize ahead of time.
Welcome to RudeBoyz After Hours.
This is RudeBoyz, like, still, like, work hours, but work hours got pushed. Like, we just picked the late shift up.
Yeah.
After hours is after that.
That's when we get sexy.
Yeah. We're always sexy, baby. Episode 202 of the RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus.
Sure
I'm sure Mike looked it up.
Okay. I'm Tom.
And we're the RudeBoyz.
You just motorboat someone I didn't know about?
It's late. And I should probably get the notes out. The handwritten
You
notes.
son of a bitch.
What?
I'm looking at the notes.
And I'm not happy.
You're a piece of shit.
I don't know what, I really don't know what you're talking about. I'm
sure.
gonna be completely honest. Do you want to look it up?
No, when I get to it.
Alright.
Yeah. You piece of shit trying to trip me up.
Oh, I understand what you're talking about. Okay, cool. Well, a little secret for the RudeNation.
You motherfucker.
I write my book. And, yeah, it's RudeBoyz Power Plus, episode 202. We are, how many days away from WrestleMania 42? Like 40 days or something like that? Who cares? Tom, right now you're describing the apathy of the general WWE fan.
Yeah.
Minus what we're seeing right now. We're watching AAA, linktr.ee's, also known as the King of Kings tournament. So that's happening right now.
Wow,
Apologies for the distraction.
Triple H really even had to get his hands in here as well, huh?
No, it was already called that before.
I know.
You silly goose.
I'm being a silly nilly.
But, again, Triple H got a lot of flack because WrestleMania, back in Vegas again, is not really setting the world on fire. A lot of the hype is not really there for the WWE universe.
Nope.
A lot of that has to do with booking. A lot of that has to do with obviously getting priced out the fucking arena, and a lot of that just has to do with maybe
Triple H having to keep TKO happy.
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
So what you boys want to do, and we did this I think last year, maybe the year before, I don't remember. I think it was 41. Is we're gonna book WrestleMania 42. We're gonna save the day. We're gonna save the WWE. We're gonna save TKO. Save it from itself.
Not for nothing, I thought we were saving next year's.
Next year's, I like your idea though. Next year's is going to be insane because it's going to be in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And
maybe.
As far as we know, as of right now, it's good. That's where it's going to be, and there's just going to be boatloads of money getting thrown to retired wrestlers. You're going to get Rock Austin 4. You're going to get...
Can't wait to watch Kane and Undertaker versus DX again. No. Can't wait.
You said Kane. God.
I cannot
Never
wait.
soured on another human being in my life.
Than the big red moron.
Yes, there you go. So yeah, we're going to do that a little bit later. We got some Blitzkrieg, we got some catch-up to get through.
Yes.
But... Tommy.
It is really weird. Triple H is really weird. They have like commercials playing on the Titantron while the match is going.
Oh yeah, man. They gotta listen.
It's fucking bonkers.
Yeah, I guess because they're like, well, they're on YouTube. They can't just break for commercials. Yeah. So we're just gonna play commercials in the arena.
Yeah.
Who do we got in our mouth, Tommy?
We have, as usual, Arizona green tea with ginseng and honey. The thing that keeps your boys moving.
Yes. So these don't have prices on it, even I guess because it's part of the whatchamacallit?
A pack.
A pack, yeah.
I can tell you these are $1.39.
Oh, no longer 99 cents. Let's lightly thud because they're full. Thud them up. Delightful as always.
Usually the cans are 99 cents.
Oh, okay, got you. The plastic prices, man. The tariffs, insane.
Yep.
Fucking chaos, brother. But enough of that political bullshit. Why don't we kick it on into Blitzkrieg News?
Yep. Starting off the games as we always do. Speaking of political bullshit,
oh boy,
Nintendo sues the U.S. government over tariffs.
Yes. I don't know if you know this, but the president has just been doing
a fucking turd.
He's been doing a lot of things without a lot of illegal things, and one of those things is this whole international tariff.
And we're not even talking about the things he did on an island.
Correct. Yeah. We're talking about things he's done in the past year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all the instituting all the fucking tariffs and stuff like that. So Nintendo, in addition with some other companies, but Nintendo's obviously the biggest one, at least in this news article, they are suing the United States government, the Trump administration, for all these fucking tariffs, and because they lost a bunch of money. Granted, yes, get it. Right, let me phrase it. They had to spend extra money. And obviously that money had to come from somewhere, and they think that's fucking bullshit. What's interesting, though, is just that, Nintendo's lawyers are pretty notorious, so we'll see exactly what this does, It's probably going to be nothing. I'm sure be completely honest. Yeah. It's just fucking crazy land we live in.
Get fucked, you orange turd. Moving on is Project Helix to continue the Xbox lineage.
Yeah, so following last episodes, Blitzkrieg News, of all the shakeups going on at Xbox, they wanted to reconfirm the fact that they are still in the console making business. They're not going to leave or anything like that. So they announced that the next generation is codenamed Project Helix. And the big thing is that it's going to be an Xbox that also plays PC games. Now, that sounds like a weird concept, because then you're just like, oh, it's a PC.
Right.
But apparently it's not. It's still going to be an Xbox that can play PC games. I'm very confused too. I don't know. I think it is interesting, though, however, going the other way, as opposed to all these companies putting their shit out on PCs, which we also found out that Sony's not going to do anymore.
Yes.
For its single-player stuff.
Yep.
So it's interesting to be like, here is still a dedicated hardware thing that you can log on to Steam,
yes,
I guess, or you can go to the Epic Store or whatever.
I don't get, because the Steam machine's going to be... Yeah, I think this is them trying to beat
the Steam machine, to me, is a PC that it instantly has all that access.
Right.
But the Xbox, I guess, is still mainlined in the Xbox ecosystem. I guess. I don't know. Weird. I'm confused. Yeah, but we'll see. But again, I think it is interesting to note that they're still dedicated to that, because honestly, if it was going the same way, the same trajectory as Phil Spencer was doing it, Microsoft probably would have left the games industry. They'd probably just be like, all right, listen, we have a whole catalog, we're going third party, that's where we're at.
Sure, it'll be like $10,000.
What does that mean? Oh, the box. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, with RAM prices, thanks to fucking AI fucking bubble bursting.
Moving on to comics.
Yep.
Oda makes a real One Piece to explain the One Piece in the manga series One Piece.
Yes.
So, yeah,
explain this, Tom, as you would a child. Who's Oda?
Oda is the creator of One Piece. So he put, from what I'm understanding, he's explaining what the One Piece is in the manga and the series, and he apparently put it at the bottom of the randomly in a random spot at the bottom of the ocean. It's like, wow, you just might have created the pirate era.
So I think that's interesting, because I'm not I don't want to say a fan. I'm not invested into the One Piece mythos.
Right.
But the fact that the One Piece isn't a known quantity, right? It's just the One Piece, and that could mean literally anything. It
could be anything. People
Gotcha. That's pretty cool.
The live action, the guy who plays the live action Luffy, he's like, it's a giant taco. Okay. And other people are they're oh, the One Piece is the friends we made along the way.
I was literally going to make that joke. Fuck. All
yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's a constant joke.
Is it?
It's a constant joke. But, I mean, the One Piece is real now. So, right. Which is another famous line from the anime itself. So, RudeNation, if we want to go out, start pirating, let's get it together. Come on.
Nah, man, you gotta respect your boy Oda's wishes, you know, and let the One Piece.
Or he did this so he does make the new pirate era.
Does he want to do that?
Kind of like what Gold Roger did when he hid the One Piece.
Right. I'm trying to think of the 4 Kids thing. Yeah, Gold Roger. Okay, got it. I understand. I follow. Thank you.
So, if anything, I am respecting him.
What would your gum power be? Can't believe that's a sentence I ever said.
Well, that first, I'm going to correct you.
Oh boy, good. I'm so glad I was wrong.
It's called devil fruit.
Oh,
power.
devil fruit, right? Yeah.
So,
right. It's the gum thing. Is that the 4 Kids shit? I think it's.
That's
the
what
4
Luffy.
Kids shit.
That's Luffy's is the gum fruit.
Oh, okay.
But apparently wasn't the gum fruit, it was the Nika fruit.
You need to
calm the
slow down saying that at 11:15 on a Saturday night, my friend.
After you
this
worked
is not
8 hours.
RudeBoyz After Hours, okay? We're still on the clock. You can't be having language like that, my friend. Yikes.
Any fucking way.
Breaks. So anyway, what would your power be, Tom?
I mean, as cool as devil fruit powers are,
okay.
I don't know if the disadvantage outweighs it, especially if you're out in the ocean, is losing your ability to swim in salt water.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's not great.
Right.
Honestly, I would really, and again, I mean, there are so many different types of devil fruits that haven't even been revealed yet. What the fuck is your power?
The fucking question.
Honestly, it would kind of be like, fuck.
Alright. We'll come back to that.
You can't just throw that.
I mean, the grin on Tom's face is adorable. So I think we got his brain going. So
it'll come at, like during the
That's
show.
fine. Hey, that's fine. It'll be a callback. So
yeah.
Moving on, Tommy. Let's keep this blitzkrieg.
Fuck you. You asked me a question.
I did.
Movies.
Movie talk.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. Mm-hmm. Fuck you.
What?
Trying to fucking trip me up.
That's how you spell? Isn't that how you spell?
No, that's nowhere fucking near.
Oh, that isn't right.
That is nowhere near how you spell his fucking name.
I feel like I started off right, and then
you did, and then you just wow. Will be involved.
I remember typing this out very slowly, and I'm like, "That looks good." But I think I looked at it in portions, and now I'm looking at it fully, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's not right at all.
That's really not right.
SCHWARTZENEGGER. That can't be right.
I'm like, nope, that is not right. I thought you did that on purpose to try to trip me up.
After your whatever fruit you were talking about, I don't want to trip you up again, get you canceled.
Nika.
You said it with an A, it's fine. Anyway, Arnold Schwarzenegger is
going to be involved in the new Predator movie.
Yep.
Commando and Conan installments.
Yes, apparently the Conan thing's going to be like King Conan or something like that.
Yes.
A new Commando movie and talking to... Oh, fuck, the guy who's kind of doing all the Predator movies now, whose name I can't remember. Isn't it like a Dan something? But whatever. talking to him about getting involved with it. You know, is that a cameo? Is that a starring role? Probably not. Hopefully not. But you know, it's out there. And
I mean, with King Conan, it might.
King Conan is probably more possible. Yeah. Absolutely, yes.
Which I'm fine seeing like a battle-hardened, grizzled
Conan.
Like Conan.
Gotcha.
I keep almost want to say Conan. It's like
Conan.
I just keep getting Conan O'Brien in Conan the Barbarian outfit.
Sure.
Which no one ever wants to see, I'm sure. That PC white motherfucker.
I'm sure he must have done it at some point.
He's like translucent.
Yeah, I'm sure he must have done some sort of bit like that.
Firefly, moving on to TV.
TV talk.
Firefly coming back. Maybe they're going to be doing an announcement March 15th.
I was about to say, like, March 5th passed. Oh, okay, 15th,
March 15th.
Okay. That's tomorrow, Tom. That's for recording.
I know. I was going to get there, but you fucking want to cut me off at the ankles.
I didn't know I was. I was excited.
So there's been videos of Nathan Fillion going around, knocking on cast members. We're keeping Chris awake.
Brother, you've been yawning all fucking episode.
Yeah.
So what do you think it is?
It's not going to be another Funko Pop because that's that the last time they were all together. That's when they announced their Funko Pop line.
Okay.
I think it's some sort of either like a Disney Plus series,
okay,
or it's going to be like a new movie.
Okay.
And the last person he knocked on the door of was Alan Tudyk. Because him and Alan Tudyk do a podcast together.
Oh, really?
Yes. Called We Were Space Cowboys, I think.
Is it about Firefly?
No, it's just. It's just they talk about Firefly, and they also have like people that that were on the show.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just two idiot friends talking back and forth.
Who would want to listen to that?
I don't know, man. Sadly, Ron Glass won't be at the announcement. The guy who played Shepard. I don't know how much of Firefly you actually watched.
0.
I can't tell if you're...
I'm being honest.
Okay.
Yeah, 0.
It's very good. I would say check it out. I know it's on Hulu. Speaking of fucking Hulu...
It's on the list, brother. Speaking of fucking Hulu.
Buffy is not coming back because Hulu already canceled the fucking reboot.
Yeah, apparently the pilot that Chloe Zhao did.
Okay.
Oscar award winning.
Chloe
Zhao. I guess just wasn't really
hitting.
Yeah, thank you. Wasn't hitting on all cylinders. So they just outright canceled it. Yeah. So.
Wow.
It's a shame, I'm sure. I mean, maybe it could get retooled, but, sounds like it's a fucking canceling, man.
That sucks. Like, everyone was stoked for that. I know Sarah Michelle Gellar was.
Right.
The girl that was going to be the new Slayer was definitely excited because she's, like, up and coming. Like,
okay.
She's starting to show up. She was in Skeleton Crew.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I know of whom you were talking about.
So yeah, that sucks. Moving to trailer talk.
Trailer talk.
Lanterns.
Lanterns. I don't know why I said it like that.
I don't know either. Sound like Ralph Wiggum almost.
Yeah.
I'm in danger. This it looked cool. Kind of liked the whole Hal Jordan's already kind of like a jaded soldier.
Right, okay.
With the lanterns. And, John Stewart is his rookie. Didn't see a whole lot of Green Lantern stuff.
No.
You saw the ring and you saw the suit.
Yeah.
There's a theory that in this Hal Jordan is already possessed by Parallax.
I mean, that's an interesting setup already, you know, because that is an interesting
whole story.
Part of the lore, I guess.
Yeah.
The whole parallax stuff. But you're right. A lot of space cops on Earth not doing a lot of space cop stuff.
Yeah, like they mentioned other members of the Green Lantern Corps.
Yeah, the Squirrel. No Guy Gardner talk, right? Didn't they say something like, it's like, there's not another Green Lantern on Earth or some shit? And it's like, but buddy, there is? Or maybe he's not going to be on Earth, Guy Gardner?
They also kind of, like...
They also don't like Guy Gardner.
Yeah, the other Lanterns are just like, oh, man.
That's fucking goof.
Like, we'll deal with Guy Gardner when we have to.
Yeah. It's a fucking douche, man. Everybody knows it, and they really lean
though,
into it.
like, honestly, when he... I feel like when he became... Like, when he lost the Lantern Ring for a time, and he got, like, these alien installments in him.
Okay.
And he became, his character named Warrior.
Okay.
Like, I kind of feel like he was, like, a better character.
That's possible.
Than, like, him being a Green Lantern.
It's possible. Only because, adding a little bit of flavor.
Yes. I think... it comes out in August. I was going to say, I think it comes out this year. Moving on to wrestling.
Wrestling talk.
AEW to launch its own streaming service, which we were talking about this. I think...
Tomfoolery. Immediately.
Because it says AEW International on the advertisement I saw.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not tomfoolery, because I will show you it. But yeah, it's like 3
reasons to sign up for my AEW right now on AllEliteWrestling.com.
Right, hilarious. But dude, it says my AEW International. Look.
Maybe that's just the international thing. Maybe there's a one that's not international. There's no way to know. But basically, the only reason why this is interesting is that it is giving a large North American wrestling promotion its own streaming service, and it does include some of the Ring of Honor stuff with it as well. There's some weird breakdown with getting all paying annual and getting the I guess it makes sense now I'm thinking about it, because it broke down the monthly and it broke down the annual fees.
You don't get every pay-per-view, I think.
Well, if you pay monthly, you get whatever is that, because they don't do one every month. They still have just 4, right? They have All In,
All Out, Revolution, Full Gear.
Sounds. Oh yeah, that's 4 right there.
Yeah.
Forbidden Door. I guess maybe they got more.
Well, a lot of their stuff, a lot of that
super cards.
Huh?
They do super cards.
Which is usually on Dynamite, 2 weeks in a row. Yeah. Winter is coming.
Dream. Maybe they do a couple more now I'm thinking about it.
I think it's only 4.
I've literally named 6.
Yeah, but a lot of them get done on AEW, on Dynamite, on
no,
TV.
They do that as well. Yes, but they also do, like a big time pay per view.
Yeah, I think it's only those 4. I'm very curious, and if I'm wrong, I apologize. If I'm right, I was right.
They have Dynasty also. Don't forget about that.
Is that a pay-per-view?
Yes.
Okay.
In Vancouver, British Columbia, at the Rogers Arena. Yeah. So I'm not gonna lie. They have listed only 4: Revolution, Dynasty, Double or Nothing, All In.
Oh, so
in 2025, they had Wrestle Dynasty, Revolution, Dynasty, Double or Nothing, All In, Forbidden Door, All Out, Wrestle Dream, Full Gear, World's End. I feel like I named. Did an AI write this?
So they do Are you looking at the AI generated?
No,
answers?
It's on Wikipedia, my guy. Wrestle Dynasty January, Revolution in March, Dynasty in April, Double or Nothing in May, All in July, Forbidden Door in August, All Out in September, Wrestle Dream in October, Full Gear in November, World's End in December. That is 10.
Huh.
We're great big wrestling fans. I hope everybody realizes this company's been around for 5 years and we don't know what the fuck is going on.
They don't know what's going on.
Okay. But they have their own streaming service coming out.
Yeah.
Internationally or globally, who knows?
Oh, it says it excludes Canada.
Oh, so... Well, I mean, if you could still exclude one country and still be international.
Yeah.
So, sorry, Canadians.
Man, remember when the WWE had its own network?
Yeah, those were the days.
They realized they blew their load so early.
Well, I mean, they wanted to get that big, bro.
Like, honestly, it really should have gone. It should have started off where we are right now with it being on shitty ESPN.
Right. And then
Peacock. And then their own network.
Nah.
Instead, they just...
Listen, man, everybody had their own streaming service back then. And, it was great. It was good stuff.
Yeah.
But now it's, it's all, just a small fish getting eaten by a bigger fish.
Yep.
Always a bigger fish.
Moving on.
Yes.
Mario sets the proper minifigs coming next year. Sets with proper minifigs. Okay, yeah, I did read that right.
It didn't sound right, but yes, you did read it right. Yeah, so right now, if you want to get a Mario set in the Lego store, you've got two options. One is your little big blocky mega Mario play set kind of guy who's got like some NFC compatibility and, he can do fun little gamey stuff. The other one is the big adult set. Like if you want to make like a big Mario and a Mario Kart, you could do that. I think Luigi was just announced. But what was just announced for Mario Day was that Lego is going to be making some proper Mario sets with a proper Mario minifig to coincide, obviously, with the Zelda 2 sets we have, the ones I have. And, I think Pokemon, also has little minifigs. Pokemon may be Mega Blocks. I don't even know. They might have locked that license down. But yeah, you're going to get your little Mario minifigs in 2027.
By the way, you were very close with Arnold Schwarzenegger's spelling.
Was I? How do you spell it?
SCHWARZENEGGER.
So, wow. So it was only just the T in the middle.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you
I thought the double G's was a giveaway that I did a bag thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does not look right.
Yeah, I was
but
just
it was
like...
the T.
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger, not Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. You
was close. I danced around there.
You were close.
Yeah. That was close.
Oh, you
it's
son of a
late,
beach.
and your boys are getting sloppy. Rated S for sloppy. Have some more sloppy Joe.
Sloppy
I made them extra sloppy for you. Lady, you're scaring us. And I think that does it for Blitzkrieg News. Ketchup, a famous component in Sloppy Joes, too. If you can believe it.
Yes. Or tomato sauce.
Yeah, probably more tomato sauce than ketchup. But I mean, Sloppy Joe's is poor people food. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Wow.
It's a classic slap it together meal.
It's a classic Americana meal.
Yeah. Back when Reagan was fucking putting his thumb down and fucking poor people's fucking foods.
Compared to what's happening now.
That's when it started.
So Reagan started...
Oh, good. You know what we don't need in the White House? A non-politician. How's that worked out for us?
So Reagan started it.
Yeah. We need to end it.
Yeah. People have tried.
Yeah. Do or do not, my friend. There is no try.
God, seriously. Like, Fucking get on board. Do it right. Fucking idiots. Probably the fucking scrubs at Call of Duty that everyone has to back up.
I'm going to take that segue and talk about mini shoot adventures.
Okay.
Nintendo had a little indie direct a week ago, 2 weeks ago, whatever. I've lost track of time. And one of the big shadow drops was this game that came out in 2024 called Mini Shoot Adventures. Mini Shoot Adventures is a twin-stick shooter. So like your Geometry Wars, like your Robotrons.
Right.
Even to a smaller extent, Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
Okay.
That's kind of a twin. Is that a twin stick because you played it on Super Nintendo? It's not a twin stick. Maybe not. Asteroids is kind of a twin stick a little bit. Does it have two sticks? It's got to have
what?
It's got to have two sticks.
Two what?
Sticks.
Okay.
It's got to have two sticks to be called a twin stick shooter, for the record.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much the definition of a twin stick shooter.
Right. I'm glad you're repeating what I'm saying.
Well, because you repeated it several times.
Right.
Because you're treating me like I'm an idiot.
So, a twin stick shooter. But it's a twin stick action RPG.
Okay.
So, it's like a Zelda game.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Zelda. Zelda's 40th. And instead of playing a little guy running around with a sword, you're a little ship, and it's a twin stick shooter. Like, you're just floating around, zapping at other enemies, collecting items, getting upgrades, leveling up, and I had a blast playing it. I finished it the other day, and I played it on Game Pass. So in addition to it coming out on Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2, it came out to all home consoles, which was great because it was on Steam for, like I said, about 2 years. And very excited to play it. And as soon as I had access to my Xbox, I downloaded it on Game Pass, and I was like, let me try it out. Even though it sounds like it's so up my alley, I want to play it. I want to give it a little test drive. And really fucking dug it.
Nice.
In a classic, sure, I'm playing a video game in 2026 style, I get to the end of the game, and it gives me here's some challenge levels, and I'm like, no thanks.
Instant out.
Basically. You know what, because I really liked it, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to keep trying it. And then, like, I got to one, and don't get me wrong, like, I still completed the one challenge level, but I was like, I'm good.
Yeah.
What do I have more? What do I have? 11 more? No thanks. You know, I'm done. I can shut this game off now. But I really did enjoy it. I will probably pick it up for Switch 2, because from what I understand, it fits well on that console.
Okay.
But not right away. I'll wait till, like, I mean, if a physical edition gets announced, sure. But then I would definitely like to pick it up and play it again. The one knock against that, I'll have it, how do I say? Like, the overall look of the game looks a little cheap. It looks a little like a Flash game.
Okay.
Like, maybe a little too clean for its own good. But, I mean, the gameplay of it is much better. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, the twin stick shooting of it, the whole, like I said, the action RPG. It does everything very well. The only knock I would give it was just, like, there's a little bit of, like, could tighten it up a little bit here. But, like, I still think it's a stellar game, and I'm very happy to have played it. A game that I am not having a great time playing, and a not stellar time playing, is Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, as you can see on our YouTube, youtube.com/@RudeBoyz469, where I am trying to play as many Zelda games as I can for Zelda's 40th. Happy birthday, Zelda. Zelda 2 is a notoriously difficult game, in an era of difficult games, the early 80s, mid 80s, on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Zelda 2, for those who don't know, is more of a 2D side-scrolling, combat-focused, RPG-heavy Zelda game. Which you're like, well, hold on a second, that doesn't make any sense. And I'm like, yes, you're right. It doesn't make any sense then, and it doesn't make any sense now. And you could watch me curse and scream and be angry and save state and rewind and save scum on our YouTube page, youtube.com/@RudeBoyz469. Thank God it's not live, because you guys with the death count and the reset count that you've been doing to me.
Oh, yeah?
Has not been...
Has been great?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of resetting and stuff. Like, to the point where I'm just like, reset. And I'm like
rewind.
count it. I'm doing my best to keep track of my deaths.
Right.
But what are you going to do? It's a lot. Actually, speaking of real quick, not on my list, but we did play it. We did have a special Mario Day stream on our Twitch, twitch.tv/RudeBoyz469, and I played through Super Mario World and Super Mario Land. Super Mario World, I did what was called like a shortcut run, which is basically just the shortest way to get from the start of the game to the end of the game. It's about like 11 levels. Probably less, actually, than I'm thinking about it. But you got Yoshi's Island 2, 3, 4. Is there a fourth Yoshi's Island? Or does it go right to Iggy's Castle? There's 4, yeah, the water, yeah, that's a water level, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, Iggy's Castle, Donut Plains Secret, Ghost, and then there's like 4... 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, about 11 exits. Sorry about that. Yes. But I had a great time because it was a very streamlined way of playing. Obviously, we were on twitch.tv, so it was nice to have the chat there. You know, when we got to Bowser's Castle, you get to choose kind of like your own path. So that was fun reaching out to you guys in the chat. And that was fun. Super Mario Land, not as fun. Definitely a wonky ass fucking game, but some interesting ideas. You know, physics is fucked, but what are you gonna do? It was Mario Day, and we did it for the fun, and we did it for the lulz, and we did it for the RudeNation. Tommy,
which was a lot of fun.
Yeah, Tommy was there in the chat.
Yes.
Yes, Cup. We shared it on our Discord, bit.ly/RudeBoyz Discord. All lowercase. Tommy, what have you been up to?
I have been up to... Speaking of One Piece.
Speaking of One Piece, like 10 minutes ago.
Barb. I finished Season 2 of the live action. I would have to say that as of right now, this is definitely show of the year.
Wow. High praise.
Yeah, I mean, that's not even like, you know, we have Daredevil coming out in a week.
Yep.
We have X-Men coming out in the summer.
Yep.
So it's like, it's...
Spider Noir.
Won't be anywhere near that. As of right now, yeah, One Piece Season 2 live action is definitely my pick for the show of the year.
Okay.
It was really good. They really are they're streamlining the anime, which is good. You know what? Oda is, you know, because he's heavily involved with the show.
Right.
He is, I guess, essentially getting to correct things that he didn't get to do in the anime and the manga. I don't want to give too much away.
No, I've heard he's kind of like, I don't want to say George Lucasing it up, but he's like, you know, he's able to take another crack at his early
certain
storylines. Yeah. No,
I mean, there are scenes that are just plucked right from the anime.
I have heard
manga.
some things that he has, I don't want to say altered because it is his work. And I'm like, and I know it makes the hardcore fans like, ooh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And to me, I'm like, sure.
Right.
Like, whatever. But, you know, to me, I'm like, you know, like a newborn baby watching this.
As for your question, I would actually have to say, this is probably just my my love for swords. There is actually a devil fruit called the slice fruit.
Okay. Which
gives the user, like, they're able to, like, put blade edges on like parts of their body.
Okay.
That's a really cool one. Another good one is the magnet fruit.
Okay.
Which pretty much you're Magneto. Like, welcome to die.
Welcome to die.
But yeah, I definitely recommend season 2 to all.
Nice.
I have also read Absolute Batman Volume 1.
Oh.
Holy shit. This is bonkers.
How many
volumes are there?
How many issues?
5.
Okay, thank you.
What?
Because I asked you this weeks ago.
And I gave you the answer. I said it was 5.
Eventually,
right.
You gave it to me. You're like, well, it was about...
Right.
It's about these many pages.
Because I didn't know how many were in there, in the volume.
Okay.
Right off the bat.
All right. Right off the bat.
You're fucking...
right off the bat, Batman.
You're an idiot. Fucking awesome.
That actually is... I'm sorry. That's a really good title for a Batman podcast, right off the bat.
Damn it.
Listen, if we ever want to branch out, do a Batman thing.
Yeah.
If we ever want to branch out, do a podcast about trees.
About what?
Trees.
Trees? He's not making it.
I'm loopy, bro.
He's not gonna make it to
No, I'm good. No,
we're
we're powering through, man. My foot's still... I'm falling asleep, foot on the gas.
God. Jesus Christ. That's ever fun.
That's happened.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's like, I just took this handful of NyQuil. What's going to happen first?
I understand that reference.
I'm going to sleep good either way. Whether I wake up messy, that's a whole different question. That's a whole different answer.
Another story, brother.
But yeah, I'm not going to say too much about Absolute Batman because next time we do trading of the backs, I want to...
Yes, no, I am very curious about this. Yes.
So, definitely really good. The drawing is great. Just seeing him as just this fucking beast of a fucking person is insane. But yeah, very good. And it's Scott Snyder who writes it.
Yes.
So he also wrote the Court of Owls stuff. So
he was kind of the helm of this new Absolute universe, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, nice. He was. So and that's really all I've been up to.
Okay, well that's all you've been up to separately.
Oh yes.
We also have watched several Hunger Games movies. Recently, we celebrated my girlfriend's birthday, and she's a big fan of the Hunger Games franchise, so even the books, not even the books, but the books and the books, that's the Elephant Man.
Fucking hey, man. Don't put a fucking adult mask on your child. He looks fucking ridiculous.
It's the Elephant Man.
Jesus fuck. Anyway.
Yeah, I lost train of thought.
We watched the Hunger Games.
The Hunger Games movies. The Hunger Games movies, which I've seen. I've seen the first 4.
I never have.
Tom never has, yeah. So Tom was a saw these movies for the first time. So what were your thoughts a little bit, Tom, about the Hunger Games movie?
Surprisingly enjoyable.
Right. I like how you say surprisingly when franchise has been around.
I didn't think I was going to like them.
Surprisingly for you. Yes. Not necessarily like, yeah.
Sure. We'll go with that.
Alright.
But I didn't think I was going to like them.
Okay. Hence the surprise.
Obviously.
Yes.
But yeah, like, I mean, it's just weird seeing Jennifer Lawrence with black hair.
Right, yeah.
Because I'm so used to seeing her with, like, blonde hair.
What about white skin versus the blue skin?
And hate them. There's still like 9 matches left they just showed. Goddamn.
Yeah, there's a lot. Well, I think they're I don't know. A continuation? Like, are they continuing? I don't understand. Sorry, keep going. I don't know.
I hated the character Peter.
Yes, you did. You were immediately sold. Not off. You were
turned off.
Yeah, turned off. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm trying to think. Sold on and turned off. You were sold off.
By the time I finished Mockingjay Part 2, hate turned from indifference to indifference.
Some people say the opposite of love is indifference. So
yeah,
it sounds like you've maybe moved.
A little bit of growth happened.
A little bit of growth, yep.
Gale can go fuck himself.
Mm-hmm.
Piece of shit human.
Right.
And I was really pissed that they killed off Cinna. That pissed me off.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd go back and watch them. I still haven't watched the prequel because I don't really give a shit about President Snow.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather look forward to watching the Hamish.
Oh, most definitely.
Prequel.
Yeah. So this is the first time I've seen these movies in a while.
Right.
I forget how good the first one is.
Okay.
And I know you don't like the shaky cam parts of it. I wouldn't even call it shaky cam. It's almost like just erratic. How do I put it? Like shaky cam is just like, you know, I've got a camera, I'm running, and it shakes. This one is like purposely uneasy.
Right.
Like it's unsettling.
Yeah,
and I think that makes a lot of sense when they do scenes like it's the reaping or obviously like the beginning of the Hunger Games when shit's like, you know, it's like it's hectic, it's chaos. Right, you know what I mean? So I like that. And then like the scenes when they're in the Capitol, it's like, you know, unnervingly, thank you. Steady.
Right,
you know, when you're like, what the fuck is going on here?
Right,
you know?
yeah, I hear you.
And I think that it's a good story. Catching Fire, the second one, I think does more interesting things in the sense that it does the sequel thing of like, let's do it all over again, but like for good reason,
right?
Know?
Yeah,
like, and they tweak it enough to be like, oh, this is more interesting,
right?
You know, Mockingjay, it reminds me a lot of the bad parts of the later Matrix movies.
Okay.
When it's not just Keanu Reeves doing kung fu and, you know, slow-mo stunts.
Okay.
But about the revolution and, you know, the oppressors. We gotta stop them.
Right.
And it's like, and even Katniss is like, I don't want to fucking do this.
Right.
Like, I literally have just been in 2 wars, basically,
yeah,
back to back. I don't want to do any of this, you know what I mean? And then you have, like, Philip Seymour Hoffman being like, no, but, you know, this speech has to be this way. And I'm like, immediately tapped out.
Right.
Oh, puppy. Oh, puppy. Oh, face is all smushed up.
Aw.
Baby. Oh, puppy.
So what happened?
You got
Alright, nothing cool. Going back to fucking sleep.
She's drugged up.
Get fucked, nerds.
Because of post-meds, alright? My dog was spayed the other day, alright? Relax.
Yeah, I haven't blown hits into her face.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, no, I tapped the fuck out of actually both those 2 movies. But Mockingjay Part 2 is obviously a little more exciting because that's more of the action-heavy stuff.
Yeah.
You know, all the fun of the trade blockades we get of the Star Wars prequels, that's pretty much Mockingjay Part 1. Obviously important stuff nowadays. Go figure. Thanks, George Lucas. It's like poetry, it rhymes. The Hunger Games.
Unless you do it.
The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, is the newest movie in the Hunger Games franchise, and it is the prequel, like you said, of Cornelius. It's like Cornelius.
Whatever, dickhead.
Whatever, yeah. Of the guy who becomes President Snow.
Yeah.
Also has Rachel Ziegler in it as well.
Ziegler.
It is Ziegler.
Oh, Snow White. Okay.
Yeah, Snow White or
Maria. I thought you were
West Side
screwing
Story?
up Renee Zellweger's name for some reason.
Who the fuck is Renee Zellweger? Dave Chappelle Show.
Yeah, I know.
I know you knew. I think this is a fine prequel. No, Tom, really, no movie needs to be made. But it's all about the money. I think it's a fine prequel. Sometimes prequels don't need to exist. Sometimes prequels are like, oh, cool, that's how we got that hat. Or, oh, that's how Han Solo got his name. Like,
or got his jacket.
Did he get his? Was that a big thing? He got his jacket. Yeah, I don't know. I don't either. But like the whole Han. Oh, Solo. Oh, because I'm flying by myself. Like, stupid. That wasn't unnecessary. Or seeing like Dr. Evazan in Rogue One. Okay, I didn't need to see that. There is one line or one exchange that they have in this movie where I turn to my girlfriend and I'm like, was that in the book, or it's just not one of those like, hey, look at this reference,
Right.
It's stupid and I hate it, but apparently it is in the book, so whatever, it is what it is. But yeah, no, there are
Sounds like you really enjoyed this movie.
No, I think it was fine because it deals with the 10th annual Hunger Games. So this movie takes place 64 years before the first Hunger Games movie, right? Or the first Hunger Games story. And seeing like the humble beginnings of this killer Coliseum game is kind of interesting,
right?
Because how you see it in the movies, in the Katniss movies, it is actually pretty cool how like retro it is, almost like the 50s,
right? Okay,
but I mean it's not because it's still like the fucking super future, whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, exactly. Right. But it's still like, it's almost like tube TVs instead of that. And like some of the look is like what we would consider retro.
Gotcha.
You do see a couple characters that do show up in the later movies. You see Stanley Tucci's father. He's kind of the host. Another Flickerman. He's played by Jason Schwartzman. So that's...
fucking out.
You don't like Jason Schwartzman?
I fucking hate him.
You do
Never liked him.
What did he do to you?
Oh.
I just love the list I learned of people talking.
Rushmore.
Oh, Rushmore, yeah. Of course.
Just that fucking movie.
That one movie ruined him.
That fucking movie. Fuck him. Fuck the director. Fuck him.
Not a fan.
Nah, I don't like him.
Yeah, but he's in it. Viola Davis plays the game master.
Who?
Dr. Gal. Viola Davis?
Okay.
Yes. Peter Dinklage plays... I forget the character's name. It doesn't really matter. He's like the dean of something of the university that all the characters play as. And what is interesting, though, this is the introduction to the universe of mentors. Okay. Like, they basically have Snow and his other university students. Well, not university students, are like vying for the university, whatever.
Okay.
His peers, they go like, oh, hey, it's 10 years of the Hunger Games. Nobody's fucking watching this shit. So here's the deal. We're going to have you mentor one of the tributes. And it's not if they win. You got to just get people to fucking like them. You know what I mean? Which is kind of part of a meta-narrative of the whole Hunger Games.
Gotcha.
So that's interesting. But I don't think, and as someone who watched the movie versus someone who would read the book, maybe got a little bit more context, I never understood why I should be rooting for Snow. It's not like a Anakin Skywalker situation where like you see him as an innocent and then turn.
Right.
you never really...
Snow was a piece of shit from the jump.
I think if they were to give you maybe 2 movies...
Right.
Then you could maybe see, like, oh, that's why he becomes a dick. But in these movies, you see that he has priorities. He has dueling priorities. He wants power, because he's kind of seeing it as his birthright, because his father was a higher up, and he kind of wants to get his, which I get. That's fine. But then, like, he also wants to run away with Rachel Ziegler's character, and but that's like, she obviously doesn't like the Hunger Games, so like, what are we doing here? You know what I mean? Not like to be a fan of the Hunger Games, but to be a fan of the system. And I never really understood the internal conflict. I was like, but maybe also because, like, I've seen 4 movies where he's a dick, so I know he's going to become a dick. But whatever.
It really sounds like we spoke way too long on this movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna be wrapping it up.
Cool.
But that's it. Yeah, but I had thoughts, Tom. I'm sorry, I have thoughts. All right.
It should be.
All right. Cool. Well, get ready for the rest of the episode of thoughts.
30 minutes. The Simpsons could be right. Yeah, 30 minutes left.
So, Tommy.
Topic
for the day. Topic for the episode. WrestleMania 42. We got they need a bailout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of shitty.
Push them into the hay. Give them a bailout. So how do we want to do this? Well, let me explain what we did do. You boys sat long and hard talking about our dicks. But we were talking about WrestleMania 42, okay? We wanted to come up with 15, 16, 17 matches per each of us.
Right.
However, we are recording this right now, Saturday, March 14th. And right now, as of right now, there are only 5-ish matches announced, locked in for WrestleMania 42.
Yep.
And as of right now, it's CM Punk versus Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yep.
Stephanie Vaquer versus Liv Morgan for the Women's World Heavyweight Championship.
Yep.
Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton for the WWE Championship.
Newly
heel Randy Orton. Yep, that happened on SmackDown the other night. And Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley for the Women's WWE Championship.
Rhea
Ripley. There's also a Brock Lesnar Open Challenge.
Yep.
That is being teased upon for the next few weeks.
Right.
So those are the only things that are locked in. How should we do this, Tom? Do we want to go through your list?
Yeah, we'll do it that way.
I'll go through my list. All right, Tom. When you're done, or by whenever, it doesn't have to be now, but just text me your list, because then I'll make a fun graphic for the podcast. Cool. All right, so. Hit me with your WrestleMania 42, and if you have something that's like locked, like mine, I'll hop in on that too. So some are kind of obvious too, like they again, nothing's locked, but a lot of things are like, oh, that's expected.
Yeah, this first one is the Demon versus Dominic Mysterio.
Yes.
After the Judgment Day has kicked out Finn Balor, he's gonna want to be looking for revenge.
Oh yes, absolutely.
And what they could really kind of just do it where. Actually, I guess you have JD Madonna is the only other guy, and so I'd say like he could start going around and start just like taking out members of the Judgment Day, but then it's
only one guy.
Yeah, but yeah, so you that's good. That's a match that's going to be.
I think that
happening
as of right now. I 100% agree with you.
Yeah.
I think it's not only going to be Finn versus Dom. I think it's going to be the Demon.
Yeah.
Versus Dom. I see it similar. I think the beatdown they gave Finn on Monday might keep Finn away for the next few weeks, and then so that will be a nice, fun reveal that he's the Demon.
Right. You'll start and I got a feeling they'll start kind of doing like what they do with the Wyatt Six,
like some spooky shit.
Yeah.
You know what? I could see that happening too, because we do have a couple weeks, obviously, so they gotta speed it up. Not only that, Dominic Mysterio is getting his ass handed to him right now by Vikingo.
Yeah, which
on AAA.
I can't tell who is face, because like
in AAA, Dom's face.
Oh, okay, because Vikingo's just been flipping everyone off.
Yeah, he's big time heel.
Okay,
because he was like the John Cena,
right?
The 2008 John Cena,
right?
Where people were like, "Oh, I'm sick of him." But yeah, I Dom versus Finn Balor is definitely I would think outside of the Punk Roman feud is the hottest feud of Raw.
Yeah,
and this match is a lock.
Next up is Penta versus the Americanos triple threat for the IC championship.
Interesting. Okay, I like that.
Yeah, because I really want to see like Penta just wipe the floor with the two of them, and getting them
How
to.
are they gonna coexist, Tom?
Right,
They're not. But
right.
yeah,
like one of them just won the sword.
The S word. Man, this whole episode's about S words.
Yeah.
Rated S. I said that before. I do like that. Yes, I have Penta and the Americanos in separate matches, but
is this Vid?
I think that's the little baby Vikingo.
He like is a child.
Yeah.
Oh
boy.
Next up is.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus Christ.
Holy shit. Omos just murdered a man.
Yeah. A child, nonetheless.
Yeah.
Next up is Julia versus Kalani James.
Whoa. They're partners.
After she won a Battle Royale on SmackDown.
Oh, okay.
And this ends in a no contest thanks to Chelsea Green. So like you have that tension, but they still have to kind of coexist because now you have Chelsea Green and Alba Fire being like
doing some shenanigans,
fucking with them. Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, because they really are building Kalani James bigger than Julia right now.
Kiana James.
Is it?
I think you're thinking Kalani Jordan.
I think I'm putting the two of them.
And what's?
I think it is Kiana James. I think you're right. Yeah.
Called Kaylani. Yeah. It's difficult. There's multiple names.
Yeah. Next up,
names. What an idiot.
What?
I am not. There's multiple names. What the fuck?
Next up is the Brock Lesnar Open Challenge. Oba Femi. Winner is Oba because he finally gets revenge for Kofi. Biggie,
Bobby Lashley,
Cody Rhodes,
and The Rock. Cody Rhodes, yes.
The Rock,
all the black WWE champions,
and revenge for the 2019 Royal Rumble, 2020 Royal Rumble,
2020 Royal Rumble,
right? The one where Edge comes back, right?
Yeah.
Remember Brock Lesnar?
Oh yeah, I understand now. Okay, yes.
Carmelo Hayes Open Challenge.
Okay.
Carmelo Hayes versus Trick Williams versus Dragunov.
Oh, okay.
Winner Hayes.
Okay.
Because I definitely because I kind of see, honestly, I hate to say this, I see Trick Williams in the World Championship picture faster than Hayes. I like Hayes. Like I like them both, but I kind of see Trick Williams doing a lot more on the main roster than Hayes.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I think Trick has a more of a aura to him than because I mean he just. I don't know, when Carmelo came up to the main roster, he wasn't utilized properly, and you lose traction,
you lose steam. Yeah, I mean, he had a great fucking feud with Andrade.
Yeah,
when he came up.
Yep.
Next up is AJ Lee versus Becky.
Okay, I think I have a variation of this.
Yeah. I'd say AJ would win this.
Okay.
Next up is Usos versus the new stars from Raw because they got tired of SmackDown. Motor City Machine Guns.
Oh, okay.
And the winner is Motor City Machine Guns. Get those titles off the Usos.
Okay.
Next up is MFT versus Truth and Priest.
Okay.
Winner is Truth Arrow.
Truth Arrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the best name I could come up
Yeah,
with.
right, good. Well, yeah, good. Leave it there. Leave that on the drawing room floor.
Seth and
Cutting room floor. Drawing...
Yeah.
Whatever.
Seth and LA Knight versus Logan Paul and Austin Theory ends in a no contest thanks to Braun.
Okay. I like that.
Danhausen versus The Miz.
I'm not gonna lie. Here's a hot take. Not even a hot take. I don't want to see Danhausen wrestle at all in WWE.
If he just
he's gonna be like on main event.
If he just goes around and keeps cursing people, I'd be fine.
I think that's really all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's all he needs to be doing.
Yeah. Nia Jackson and Lash Legend versus Bailey and Valkyria.
Okay.
Nia and Lash win.
Okay.
And then, last but not least in mine is Dragon Lee versus Gunther. Because, like, Dragon Lee's all like, you're making fun of AJ Styles, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, you think he's going to keep that going for another 40 days?
What does he have?
Fucking poor Dragon Lee.
What does he
Dragon Lee, yeah, coulda, woulda, shoulda, my guy. Not bad. I like some of your matches. I like some of your matches that because I didn't put any cross promotional stuff really in.
Right.
And there's a lot of like, I don't know. There's a couple missing pieces.
Okay.
I'll put it this way. You know what I mean? In my card. I know when you mentioned I know Chelsea Green has an injury or something like that, or maybe it's a gimmick injury.
It's now being like a.
Is it shenanigans?
I have a few. I mean, it's Chelsea Green.
True.
She's just doing great things.
But like, yeah, there's
what Michael Hayes says.
There's some, yeah. Michael Hayes never had a good goddamn idea in his life.
Well, I don't know. Apparently, he gave Austin his, the whole Austin 316.
Yeah, and he invented this. He invented that. He invented the RKO. Sure.
Yep.
Damian Priest is not on my card. Because I was trying to find a spot for him, man. And if you're just going to shuffle him into the tag division with R-Truth, then, like, well, you got nothing for him.
Yeah.
Go back to having hot chicks in your hot tub. And that'd be cool. I mean, I'd like to see that. So we got the locked world title matches. Any other WrestleMania takeaways you want to give before I move on? I apologize.
No, I mean, just WWE, get better.
WrestleMania, baby, woo. All right, so
let the Rude Boys save it.
So my card, yeah. So I had Finn Balor as the Demon versus Dom.
Yeah,
got that. I have for the Women's Intercontinental Championship a 4-way match.
Wow.
AJ Lee right now is going to be having a match with Bailey.
Yep.
On Monday. I feel like Becky's going to do some shenanigans. And I'm missing a large component in the women's division up on Raw. Io Sky.
Yeah.
Gonna be a 4-way. AJ Lee versus Becky versus Bailey versus Io. I have that. I'm sure that gives a little AJ, her comeback tour as far as like wrestling people that, she wants to get in the ring with. When that is, going to be Bailey, that's going to be Io. I think her and Becky have had a very good, a decent feud for, only having one singles match.
Sure, yeah.
And I think having some other components in there. I mean, Bailey just fucking deserves a fucking WrestleMania match.
Oh, yeah.
Every so often, you know what I mean? I have the Americanos in a mask versus mask match.
Okay.
And I think this is when we
see who's
unmask the original.
And it'd be...
Who the fuck knows, honestly. But maybe that person can go on to do some single stuff.
The Masked Man.
The Masked Man. Speaking of Masked Men, I'm going to take your Dragon Lee Gunther feud.
Okay.
I'm evolving that, though, using a a rare item, a la Pokemon. I'm going to have Gunther versus Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio kind of defending Dragon Lee and hopefully retiring him.
Is this Rey Mysterio's retirement match?
I mean, once you wrestle Gunther, yeah, it is, buddy.
He hasn't wrestled in a while though, right?
No.
No, he has, or no, he hasn't.
No, he has not.
Okay. I don't know if he's wrestled in AAA.
I don't think he has.
Yeah.
Speaking of Masked Men as well, I have
Masked
another 4-way. I don't want to make this a ladder match. But obviously maybe have them on separate shows, separate nights. Penta versus Javon Evans, and I have versus Rusev versus Obafemi. I'd like to see the Rusev-Oba back and forth continue into WrestleMania to just keep them going.
Okay.
Because I think both of them deserve to get a spot on the WrestleMania, but
Sure.
it doesn't have to be like a one-on-one, and it could be for the IC belt. And also then in that case, Oba doesn't have to really get pinned to not win it.
Yeah.
So it gets him on WrestleMania. I do not have Obafemi going against Brock. That was my idea, but I think that is too
predictable.
I don't think not too predictable. I think that puts too much gas in his tank this early.
Okay.
Which could be a bad thing.
Okay, yeah.
So what I have is Brock Lesnar versus LA Knight. Only because I know LA Knight's been feuding with the Vision.
Right.
And I think he wants to basically go after Pole's fucking guy.
Right.
And he'll answer it.
Right.
I'm gonna throw this match in it too. I have the Usos versus the Vision also. WrestleMania needs to fucking put the squash on this whole Vision shit.
Yeah.
It's over.
I mean,
it was an interesting idea. Once the injury bug bit, just fucking wipe it away.
I'm just worried about with LA Knight versus Lesnar is him botching the F5 or something. Like he lands on his feet for the F5.
Well, I think what's going to happen is because I don't personally think Seth Rollins is cleared. I think he'll do some masked man bullshit in both those matches.
You mean like the Shell game again?
Exactly, yeah. I could see not 50, but I could see 12 masked men maybe just swarm Brock Lesnar. That's a cool visual.
Yeah.
And then that way Brock can, be like, oh, he got me, whatever. But the Vision needs to go away. This has been done.
They're gonna put the tag titles on the Vision at WrestleMania.
No. Well, honestly, I think you're gonna put the tag titles on a fucking new Bloodline. If the Vision is fucking done,
you have tag titles on New Bloodline.
No, I'm not talking about that New Bloodline. I'm talking about the original Bloodline, but just back again. The Usos and Roman.
No, get the Usos. Get the titles away from the Usos.
All right, fine.
And yeah, no.
All right. But that's what I I think Seth Rollins going to get get some funky stuff into that. So that was yes, okay. I said all those matches. I think another feud that is definitely going to go into WrestleMania, Baby Woo, is Drew McIntyre versus Jacob Fatu.
I don't know. Drew McIntyre quit WWE.
But didn't he run back in or something like that?
Yeah, but he said he quit though.
Oh, Tom. Oh, you sweet summer child. It's probably gonna be another street fight or whatever. The same thing Drew McIntyre did last year.
He loves the street
Poor
fights.
bastard. I don't think he does. I think he wants to be the fucking world champion.
Yeah, but I think it's also good to have Jacob Fatu on the WrestleMania card.
Yes. Well, he was on the WrestleMania card last year.
What? I thought he was just
he won the U.S. title.
That's right. I forgot.
See? What a year it makes, right? 42 just so... It's like white noise in our heads.
Yeah, we also fucking had memories like goldfish.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, Drew versus Jacob Fatu is a pretty well telegraphed match that's happening. Again, probably going to be some sort of street fight. Maybe put them in a cage? No, I think they need to run around and stuff. A match I want to see get fucking stupid, though. Like a Anarchy in the Arena sort of thing is the Wyatt Six versus the MFTs.
Okay, yeah.
And it can be for the tag belts or whatever, even if it's like just, whatever team wins gets the belts and just figure out which members, like whatever.
Let it be, you know what? Let it be a cinematic match and it be at like the Wyatt compound, like the one that Randy Orton set on fire.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
And they're wrestling in the ruin, the burned out ruins.
Have Haku show up, have fucking the Tongan Kid show up. Like whatever. IRS. Oh yeah, IRS.
Wanting his taxes.
It's tax season.
It'll be tax season, baby.
That is true. Tax season, baby. Woo. Yeah, just have it be stupid.
Yeah.
Like, whatever. I don't care. I have here Julia versus Tiffany Stratton.
Okay.
For the U.S. title. I want Julia to win it. Because I would like her to be elevated a little bit more. Mm-hmm. I'd like someone in this mid-card division of the women's division
on SmackDown,
to be elevated.
Right.
On SmackDown in particular, yeah, because it seems like you have, on the Raw side, main eventers stepping down.
Yeah.
Kind of what Tiffany's doing, but she's still young in her career. She can kind of float a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have a couple multi-people matches for the women's tag team titles. I have the Irresistible Forces.
That's what they're called.
Versus Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss.
See, I was going to do that, but I'm so tired of them getting their titles, so that's why I kind of wanted to have Bayley and Valkyria.
Right. Versus the Bella Twins. Because you knew, once they announced it, you're like, there you go. They punched that ticket to WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Versus the Kabuki Warriors. Just the four corners, whatever the fuck they call it, as in the tag world,
Tornado tag.
That's gonna be crazy though. And here's my crazy ladder match for the U.S. title.
Oh, okay.
That never happens. It's always the IC. Carmelo Hayes versus Trick Williams versus Matt Cardona versus Ilya Dragunov versus Aleister Black, Mr. Black versus Rey Fenix. This is where you get your flippy shit. This is where you get that. Looking at the Raw, it's funny. Looking at the Raw mid-card division, it's not really there. Right. Like the SmackDown mid-card division.
Right.
Or not even mid-card, but just like your people waiting in the wings, Yeah. Because, like, it seems like you're either in the Vision or you're injured on Raw, or you're both. Yeah. Like, you could be in the Vision and injured.
Right.
I think having the U.S. title for once at like a big ladder match, pretty interesting. Again, with the caliber of young talent you got there.
They can get fucked up and heal faster.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, man, fucking stupid kids. Get up there, jump off a ladder. Yeah, exactly. Do some flippy shit, bro. Nothing really big takeaway. I would think, it'd be funny answering the Brock Lesnar Open Challenge. First off, Kit Wilson. Come out. Call him toxic. That might be a little too on the nose because he's involved in that fucking allegations of the lawsuit. So maybe not Kit Wilson.
Or
Danhausen. Have Danhausen come out and curse him.
He curses him and then he loses to LA Knight.
Ooh, Brock?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. No, yes. That was how I was booking it.
Okay.
And even then I was like, oh, you're going to have a whole bunch of masked men jump Brock Lesnar also. That's a pretty big curse.
That's a big curse.
But no, I think, or even if even if Danhausen curses Paul, and then Paul Heyman's guys all lose.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think
and who else is a Paul Heyman guy that's gonna lose? CM Punk.
So this is, I think that they're announcing this as Lesnar's last match.
Are they?
I thought that again. It might be tomfoolery, but I thought I heard Michael Cole again. These commentators they suck an egg,
right?
But If it is...
You also have bananas in your ears and you can't hear or listen for shit.
Shut up. Because I usually have my fan on to drown them out.
You don't even hear them right.
Just have Gunther retire him.
I think if they're gonna do that, I think it's too soon for that. If he's gonna retire, yeah, give it. But you haven't got your big Gunther Brock Lesnar match either yet, too.
Yeah, because Lesnar's afraid of him.
Wow. All right.
Running
scared.
All right. So of the 4 matches that have been announced,
yes,
what do you think the outcomes will be?
I really think Roman might beat Punk. I'm not personally happy about that because it is cool seeing... I mean, even Cody seeing the world champ every day, every week, you know? Like, that's cool.
Yeah.
That brings me back. Brings a tear to my eye. But I think having, again, a reborn bloodline on Raw with titles is pretty... Post-WrestleMania, I can see that being a pretty interesting story. You know what I mean? Plus, when they had the bloodline, business was good. And now they don't really have the bloodline. Don't say the MFTs. They don't really have that anymore, you know? So I think they might... They go back to the well, brother.
I will say Punk
is
going to win.
Okay.
Because he hasn't had that WrestleMania moment.
Correct, yeah. Well, I mean, his WrestleMania moment was main eventing last year.
Yeah, but like I'm talking like he didn't get that like one-on-one because it was just a 3-way grudge match.
Right.
Like I think
that was a good match.
It was. Yeah. I'm not saying it wasn't.
Yeah.
But I think a one-on-one for the title.
Mm-hmm.
Him winning would actually be would be a really good story.
Right.
We'll see.
All right. So we're opposing viewpoints. Okay.
I'm saying Orton beats Cody.
Okay.
It is. I heel Cody with heel Orton with the title is just fun.
I get it.
I like heel Orton.
Uh-huh.
I was waiting for him to actually punt Cody last night.
Yeah, again, you got 40 days or
but
whatever.
He punted him in the dick though.
See, I don't know about that. I do like the idea of a heel Orton as champ again, number 15. I don't know. Maybe they save it for no, that's not happening.
In the orange jumpsuit.
Yeah, exactly. That's happening. I don't know, man. See, maybe on a Backlash or something. Maybe not WrestleMania because he just lost it to heel John Cena. You know, last year. Is that what he's going to do again? Or are they going to just run it back?
I don't know. That's what they like to...
Run it back?
I'm going to fucking put that laptop through your face. Not even hit you with it. I'm just going to put it through your face. Fucking idiot.
Who's... Broadbreaker was making fun of him. His face is... I'm doing the Jey Uso run it back.
Yeah.
Gestures.
One
not
day
a visual medium.
One day.
Never. One day, never.
I
don't see Cody dropping it. As much as I want to, I don't see it. But again, I like that we're taking counterpoints for these.
I'm saying Stephanie retains.
Okay. And what about the other women's? We could. Okay. So that's very funny. I was gonna say I think opposite as well.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on those matches?
I actually think Stephanie and Stephanie Vaquer and Liv Morgan are it's definitely more intriguing than Rhea and Jade.
I see the thing. What's shitty is that's very funny. Also, I think the opposite. Only because I think there was. I feel like the Liv storyline coming out of WrestleMania, coming out of the Royal Rumble. You know, I mean, she doesn't have to announce who she's wrestling right off the bat. Like, I get that, you know, for maybe storyline purposes or whatever.
Well, it's kind of like with, like, Money in the Bank. Like, I have this.
Yeah.
Like, that's essential. That's what she was doing.
100%, absolutely. Like, Roman came out the next day and said who he was wrestling against. And then Liv, they referenced that they alluded to it, but she never... No, you're right. But, like, especially, like, she ain't going against Jade. Like, that was kind of like, yeah, Liv, your character would not go against Jade Cargill. Your character would go against Stephanie Vaquer.
The only reason I'm going to say that Stephanie Vaquer drops it is due to a masked woman running in and it being Roxanne Perez. A returning Roxanne Perez.
See,
don't even gotta use the masked woman because Triple H, you gotta stop with the masked men bullshit.
He does the masked women too with Becky when Becky came back.
That's true. Oh, Becky's so wearing a mask this fucking week on Raw, isn't she?
Oh, that she's sick still?
No, I mean she's...
that she's running in.
Yeah.
No, I understand. I'm sorry. See, the Liv Stephanie storyline, I don't know. It seemed like they... I don't want to say fabricated it because it's fake, fictional wrestling. Sports entertainment, brother. It just didn't seem like there was any heat outside of Stephanie kind of like running her down verbally.
Right.
Which was great. She could run me down anytime. But it seemed like, I don't know, it just doesn't have that next level. You know? Like, meanwhile, the Rhea Jade feud, which really just came up out of Elimination Chamber and like social media, seems like it could get a little more spicy. You know, kind of like how Tiffany and Charlotte was last year, where, you know, like they're like, oh, what are they gonna say? You know, that might get, you know, and they're both of, you know, big, strong, tall women's stature. You know, tiny. That's a wild statement to say. Rhea's tiny.
Well, height-wise.
Sure. I mean, they're both imposing, strong women, you know? And I think that's going to be an interesting... Rhea doesn't really wrestle that type.
Right.
You know, like she has, you know, against like Raquel Rodriguez, who really else on the roster is of that.
Right.
You know, build. So that's why I think that one's interesting. Both women's matches, I feel like you have a veteran type going up against a newcomer type. With Liv and Rhea as your veterans type. I'm not calling them like, you know, 15-year veterans, but like, you know, they've been world champ already. Going against your newcomers, and these hopefully could, even though these women have world titles, are they world champions? You know what I mean? Like, are they going to be holding it? Are they going to be holding it for the next 5-10 years?
Yeah.
That's why I see Liv. I think Liv needs the win more, but I still see Rhea winning, if that makes sense.
Okay.
I think Liv winning makes sense for her character. I don't necessarily see Stephanie retaining it, losing it.
Okay.
Meanwhile, my brain is telling me that Jay's going to lose it.
Yeah.
But I don't think she should. I feel like she should have a bit of a dominant run, you know, and have her run her mouth. I understand. That's WWE for you, too.
Yeah.
You know, like, they'll just put the belt on you and be like, all right, cool, do promos for the rest of the month.
Right.
You know, like, that's just how it goes. Let everybody chase you. That's interesting, man. We see pretty much
different.
Yeah. opposites attract. And on that note, Rude Nation, thank you for sitting with us and talking about our WrestleMania 42 match predictions, and speculations. We want to hear, though, from you, Rude Nation. We're not going to talk about WrestleMania 42. What's your favorite WrestleMania match? That is going to be the question for the Rude Nation that is out there right now. What is your favorite WrestleMania match? WrestleMania Baby Woo, WrestleMania Baby Season. Yeah. And that's all I gotta say about that.
And I'm just saying it. The only reason I could see Cody losing is because he has to do promo for Street Fighter.
Yeah, but I mean, having the world champ with the belt, that they love that shit, man. Showing up on the red carpet with the belt, showing up a fucking, I was gonna say Regis and Kathy Lee, but that shows my age. You know what I mean? Like, you know, show up on the talk shows.
Kelly Ripa and her dumb husband.
Yeah. That's a weird title.
I can't remember his dumb name.
That's a weird title.
Mr. Ripa.
Mr. Ripa.
Alright.
But yeah, Nation, thank you for joining us. Hit us up on our Discord, bit.ly/RudeBoyz Discord. What the? We have no plans for what we're talking about. Next episode of the RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus.
Well, this was kind of a...
this was slapdash together.
Yeah,
which is always fun.
Which is what we'll probably end up doing next one anyway.
Let's think. This one comes out then. We're going to come out the 31st of March.
This is live planning. Great content.
Planning. Oh, it's the day before April Fool's Day. Interesting. We might have some funny ideas. That episode. We'll talk about it. But right now, Rude Nation, thank you for joining us. Hit us up on our Discord. Rate us. Review us. Love us.
Hate us.
But whatever. Just download every single episode. You don't have to listen to it.
I don't.
Yeah. He barely even retains what we talk about. It's great.
I already forgot this episode.
The tape's already running in his head. It's already like taping over itself.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
I'm already on next time's episode.
There you go. See? Perfect. Yeah. He's on future time.
I can never do previously on.
Yeah. He can only do next time.
Yeah.
On the RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus.
If you're lucky.
This has been a presentation of the RudeBoyz Podcast Network.
Oops.